Walt Disney has a fine picture opening nationally next week, Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Here's the ballad, which I sing in the picture. Once you have met that little coquette, Katrina, you won't forget Katrina. But nobody yet has ever upset Katrina. That cute coquette Katrina. You can do more with Margaret or Helena or Anne or Angelina. But Katrina will kiss and run. To her a romance is fun, with always another one to start. And yet when you've met that little coquette Katrina, you just lost your heart.
You can do more with Margaret or Helena or Anne or Angelina.
But Katrina will kiss and run. To her a romance is fun,
with always another one to start. And yet when you've met that little coquette Katrina, you've lost your heart, lost your heart.
you can do more with Margaret or Helena or Anne or Angelina.
But Katrina will kiss and run.
To her a romance is fun, with always another one to start. And yet when you've met that little coquette Katrina, you've lost your heart.
Yes, you've lost
Your Thank you, group. Very effective you were, Nat. Very effective. Thank you, folks. Ichabod, odd old boy, Ichabod, that hobbledehoy, who's his own best pride and joy. Ichabod, Ichabod Crane, who's the town's ladies' man, gets around like nobody can, has to be none other than Ichabod, Ichabod Crane, dressed up with his finery pressed up. He goes strolling in his patched up pants and his ragged tails. You'd think he was the Prince of Wales. Ichabod, that's his name. Ask him and he'll tell you the same. Funny man and funny name, Ichabod, Ichabod Crane.
hobbles, walks like a crane, nose sticks out like a weather vane.
Lean and lanky, skin and bones, clothes a scarecrow would like to own.
That's Ichabod, old boy, Ichabod, that hobbledehoy, who's his own best pride and joy. Ichabod, Ichabod Crane.
Who can wear tails and spats, button shoes and fancy cravats? Well, anyone would know that that's Ichabod, Ichabod Crane.
Dressed up
With his finery,
dressed up,
he goes strolling in his patched up pants.
and his ragged tails.
You'd think he was the Prince of Wales. Ichabod,
Ichabod.
maybe quaint. Ichabod,
Maybe
or
odd.
maybe he ain't.
Anyway, there's no complaint.
Ichabod,
Ichabod, Ichabod, Ichabod, Ick.
that's Ichabod Crane.
Walt Disney has a new picture coming out soon called Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Here's the ballad from the show. Once you have met that little coquette, Katrina, you won't forget Katrina. But nobody yet has ever upset Katrina. That cute coquette Katrina. You can do more with Margaret or Helena or Anne or Angelina, but Katrina will kiss and run. To her a romance is fun, with always another one to start. And yet when you've met that little coquette Katrina, you've lost your heart.
You can do more with Margaret or Helena or Anne or Angelina,
But Katrina will kiss and run. To her a romance is fun,
with always another one to start. And yet when you've met that little coquette Katrina, you've lost your heart, lost your heart.
Oh, you can do more with Margaret or Helena or Anne or Angelina.
But Katrina will kiss and run.
To her a romance is fun, with always another one to start. And yet when you've met that little coquette Katrina, you've lost your heart.
Yes, you've lost your heart.
And now for kiddies everywhere, here's a tune from Walt Disney's production, Ichabod and Mr. Toad. This is also for the folks in Tarrytown, New York, who will be celebrating at the Washington Irving Festival there this week. The Headless Horseman and John Scott, let's make this real spooky and wait till I get over there. Now. Man, that's pure spooky, yeah. Now gather round while I elucidate on what happens outside when it gets late. Long about midnight, the ghosts and banshees get together for their nightly jamborees. There's ghosts with horns and saucer eyes, and some with fangs about this size, Some short and fat, some tall and thin, and there's some don't even bother to wear their skin. Oh, I'm telling you, brother, frightful sight. See what goes on in the night. When the spooks have a midnight jamboree, they break it up with fiendish glee. Ghosts are bad, but the one that's cursed, that's the Headless Horseman. He's the worst when he goes jogging across the land, holding his noggin in his hand. Demons take one look and groan and hit the road for parts unknown, 'cause there's no spook like a spook that's burned.
They don't like him and he's really burned.
He swears to the longest day he's dead, he'll show them that he can get ahead. So close all the windows, lock the doors, unless you're careful, he'll get yours. Don't think he'll hesitate a bit, 'cause he'll clip your top if it'll fit. Like some little, like some big, part in the middle or a Westmore wig, black or white or even red, the Headless Horseman needs a head.
With a hip, hip, and a clippity clop, he's out looking for a tot to chop.
So don't stop to figure out a plan. You can't reason with a headless man. So after dark now, you kids be good. Better stay at home the way you should. 'Cause right outside and waiting there is the Headless Horseman. Beware! I'm getting out of here.
Hey, that was real Halloweeny, Bing.
Halloweeny, you've coined a word, I think, then, Ken.
I don't think, though, that the Headless Horseman is a good tune for the Chesterfield program.
Why, as if I didn't know, not?
Well, a Headless Horseman can't smoke Chesterfield.
I know that, Ken, but our sponsor's broad-minded about things like that. He doesn't insist that we sell cigarettes to mythical characters who have no heads.
Oh.